Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at whether you should summon on the Super Saiyan God SS Vegito banner or the Goku Black banner, and basically which one's better. Now I think personally both units are really good. I think both units are actually incredibly exceptional. I think they are really solid. I think they're great. I think they are both really good additions to the game. Like, I genuinely think that they are actually incredibly impressive, really well designed units, and I think, yeah, personally they are, just really good pickups. So from that perspective, I don't think that there is a inherently wrong method of anything. Like, I think they both are really good, so you should definitely obviously try your best to get both. But let's look at Vegito. So Vegito is kind of a jack of all trades. Does a lot of really cool stuff. He's got unfavorable element factor nullification. He has a unique gauge. He's got a transformation, which can be activated with his main ability. Now transformation is really good because obviously restoration of vanishing gauge, health recovery and everything like that, which is really important. He also has nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover, which is really important. And he also can inflict all enemies with 2 blast arts power degrades and ultimate move degrades, which is really good. Then when the enemy activates an auto counter or evade action, so this is things like Gogeta's evade and things like that, he gets plus 50% to his own unique gauge, shortens ally substitution, reduces the enemy key by 100, and cancels enemy attribute upgrade effects. So that's very big, because if you think about it logically, he basically counters a lot of those auto functionality counters. Because although he's going to be hit by them, the thing is he's going to be able to prevent them because he's going to have that reduction of key, which is absolutely crucial, and makes him really good. And of course, when he transforms, he's just as crazy. So yeah, really good unit. Now his banner is interesting. Obviously we have some pretty good units. We have the anniversary units and all that, but I think overall his banner's okay. I think the new Mai is interesting and a solid option for future. I think both banners are good. Like, you can definitely summon on both banners and get value outside of just the Premier Legends Limited, which I think is always a good sign. In terms of Goku Black, Goku Black is very interesting as well. He's got his endurance, his unique gauge, special cover change nullification, which is very interesting, and he's got obviously his special cover change against strike. Now, where Goku Black is very different is he nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained quite a bit. He's actually quite tanky as well, because he has plus 10% damage reduction against impact and slice damage, which is pretty big, on top of the fact that he has a base 70% damage reduction, which is big. He has his own health restoration, which can activate when he enters the battlefield, and just in general has some really good stuff, which I think is great. Then when obviously he does actually have his when he does actually have his abilities, what's really interesting is his inflicts all enemies with no special cover changing, and this is very interesting because it's slightly different to nullification or special cover change, because what it does is it means you can actually switch in other units, and they can take advantage of that, because usually nullification only occurs while there's units on the field, whereas with Goku Black's ability it occurs regardless. So basically he can hit the enemy, and then for 15 seconds that enemy can't even, or 15 timer counts, that enemy, no matter who they sub in, won't be able to use special cover change against any of your characters, which is great. The rest of the banner, very interesting. Shenron's pretty good. 17's pretty good. Nappa is mixed bag, I think really good, but kind of all over the place team wise. But yeah, I would say honestly overall the banner is pretty good. Frieza and Cell are good. I honestly think that the banner for Goku Black is slightly better than the Vegito banner, because I really like Shenron being on here, because I think GT is still very strong, and I think Shenron being on the team is really good and really helpful. But at the same time, yeah, I do understand that basically, you know, functionally, I would say probably Vegito is maybe a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit, I think both manners are good, I think both units are good, so I'm just not really too concerned overall with, you know, like who does what, when, where, and why. I think for me personally, it's all just both banners are equal. I will say the better unit's probably Vegito. I think the better banner is probably the Goku Black. So if you're looking for value on the banner, I'd probably say go Goku Black. And if you're looking for value on the unit, probably go Vegito. But yeah, obviously remember there will be a second round and there will be an Ultra. So play it safe with how much Chrono Crystals you spend, especially if you're free to play. Make sure that these are units you want. But I think both are pretty good. Both fit on Future. Both general banner units support Future as well. So I think both are solid picks. But yeah, bye.